Killian Collins with the Center for Political Innovation with a morning message for you. And I'm coming I'm coming at you from Houston, Texas. This time on a little vacation with my family. And I went on TikTok this morning and just kind of looked around some lives, tried to have a little bit of discussion. Of course, as this internet outreach stuff, it's not great. It doesn't go great all the time, or most of the time. You know, I went to a Kamala live, or Kamala supporter live, and they kicked me out right away for just trying to question about, just trying to ask about the DNC's process and how undemocratic it was, and how if you can have a candidate that can actually, go forward in such an undemocratic process and be handpicked. And, they booted me right away. They were accusing me of being a man, which, I mean, I can't deny that. But anyway, I found myself on a stream not too long later that was a bunch of conservatives talking. And it was like a bunch of different views too, but it was a conservative moderator, and it was really interesting because the discussion on there was not mainly about. I mean, there was a lot of discussion about immigration, but the conversation got pretty quickly into economics, especially because they let me on there. I got to say a little bit of piece about you have mass immigration and you want to be able to help some of these folks, but then, you also have mass immigration hurting the American worker, devaluing the dollar and stuff. And they were very receptive to that. And also too, if they actually had a much more humanistic approach that liberals will never ever give them credit for. That they actually have a wish of they want their countries to be strong and be prosperous and not be the type of place you want to run away from and have to go to a new country where you abandon all your people and your traditions and your way of life altogether there. I know we say in America that we don't give any of that up, but I don't think that's part of the American dream completely per se. So anyway, even though these conservatives may have a different perspective than I did, and I even admitted that I had more socialist tendencies, and I used the S word with them, and they were completely accepting about it as long as you're being respectful. So I just want to let you guys know that the times, they are a changing, and there is, for every little bit of time that you're gonna get shut out or you're gonna get shut down, there are people out there that they're begging for a change and they're desperate for people to reach out to them and actually give them a little education. A lot of these folks I was talking to on there were actually started asking me a little bit more about the S word, the socialist stuff, and what little bit about it that I know. And I was very happy to discuss that with them because they had piqued an interest, only because I wasn't being a prick. I wasn't trying to lecture somebody. I was letting people ask questions. I was asking questions about them. I was caring about them. I asked about their personal stuff. That human connection goes a lot further when you really mean it. So I just want to let you guys know, just be genuine about that real connection and keep pressing forward. Have a great morning, guys. Bye.